Hello everyone and welcome to another exciting edition of Customer Support Secrets. My name is Lydia Esenam Adzimah, and today we are going to look at how the roles of other departments contribute to the success of the customer experience on our products and services. Today we are fortunate to have Priscilla Sherrie, who is from DreamOval, and she'll share with us the role of marketing and communications to achieving a great customer experience. Hi, Priscilla.
Hello, Esenam.
Good to have you.
Yeah, I know, right?
This has been long in coming. Priscilla, do tell us a bit about yourself.
Okay, so I am Priscilla, probably known as Priscilla Sherrie. I currently handle marketing and communications for DreamOval and the foundation as DreamOval Foundation. I have a postgraduate degree in digital strategy and marketing from the Digital Marketing Institute in Dublin. I have a degree in publishing from our very own KNUST in Ghana, and I'm still learning to be a better digital marketer.
That's great. Do you think that your role, or what, share with us what involves in being a marketing and communications expert?
So being a marketing and communications expert basically means you're getting people on board, keeping top of mind awareness about your brand and your product or services, and communicating, continuously engaging with customers. That is basically what our work is about. So if you're not someone who is interested in delighting customers, you may not want to work in the marketing and communications department. It might not work out for you.
So before I even go deeper into your role, I want to just find your opinion. Do you think that the other departments in an organization call the success of an experience of the customer, delighting the customer?
Definitely. And the one thing most people do not understand, that we have internal customers and we have external customers. Your internal customers are your co-workers, your colleagues, right? Once you delight them, when you need any favor from them that is work related, it's easier for them to help you out.
Right.
As well as your external customers. Once you delight them, right, they will keep coming back to your service, they will keep referring others to your service. That is essentially good for business.
Right. So how does your role as a marketing and communications expert affect, delighting the customer?
Okay, so first of all, we should understand that your customers come to you primarily because you're either marketing or basically marketing, right? So is there a salesperson goes to them, or there's a referral? That's a form of marketing.
Right.
Or they find you online, or they see your ad somewhere. So the process begins from how we marketing acquires the customer. So if right from the beginning we are supposed to be delighting the customer. If you will notice, right, I don't know whether you know much about ads. Most ads have call to actions. That's, let's say you see an ad that says download this app. The download is a call to action, it's telling you to do something, right? So from the beginning, we have to delight our customers by telling them what benefits they're going to get from our product or our service, or by interacting with our brand, right? And then from then, after you get them on board, right, and they are using your service, you have to continuously engage them. In engaging them, you don't have to sound rude, you don't have to sound like your own. You should be empathetic to them, right? Even in times where they are knowing you, you should hold yourself up and still be professional and empathetic.
You just use my magic word, empathetic. So in trying to engage our customers, right, what goes into tailoring, your engagement, your brand awareness, on your products and services for instance, DreamOval or any client that you
One thing we do is we create personas, customer personas, right? So for a product like, since we are talking about DreamOval, let's talk about one of the foundation's products, our service.
Okay.
Let me say it's a service because it's a service. That's Junior Academy, which is going to be run very soon.
Right.
The persona for Junior Academy, right? The target actually is supposed to be children. But then the people who are going to pay for the children to come are parents. So we create a persona. We say, okay, Miss A is a parent who works at so and so. Preferably, we'll give it instances which makes sense. So let me give a perfect example. So Miss A works at the bank, indication that she has enough money to pay. for the awards fees when they come to junior academy. Miss A is usually PT on Saturdays, right? So between the hours of 8 or 9 to 2, she's running around doing errands because she's always at work from Monday to Friday. So Miss A should be the one that we target our ads to.
Okay.
Right.
Great. So that's how you create awareness for your products and services, right? So I know that every department has its own challenges dealing with clients and other things. What are some of the challenges you face in trying to work between departments or for departments of the company? And at the end of the day, you are trying to delight the customers.
Okay, so that's this synergy, basically, working together. Because an example is maybe a problem might come up. There's a delay in relaying the fact that something is going to go off, right? So the communications and marketing team. We would definitely have to, even though it's delayed, we can't say, okay, because you delayed and because we used 3 hours or 3 days to work with this, right? So we are deciding that we're going to wait 3 days. When in retrospect, we can actually just move the urgency of this task higher, right? So that we can communicate to our external customers and delight them. The truth is, when they keep coming back, your business keeps getting money and you keep getting paid, right? So sometimes you just have to let go of the fact that the internal customers are not necessarily exciting you. Your focus should be on how the external customers should continuously be excited, because when they are being excited, you didn't even need to do ads that much. You'll just go and say, oh, I've used this app or I've used this service and it was pretty good, right?
So it doesn't matter if your internal customers are not, giving you all the vibe. Just know that at the end of the day, it's the customer we are targeting. Do you think it's the future for marketing? Are there going to be any changes in paradigm now that we are going digital and with technology? What do you think the future of marketing is?
I think the future of marketing is going to get even more exciting because right now you can measure everything you're doing. Unlike traditional marketing steps or schemes where you are pushing a billboard out, you don't know how many people are looking at the billboard, viewing the billboard. You don't know how many people are listening to the ad on TV or on radio or watching it on TV. But then in the case of digital marketing, you can see that these number of people came to the site. These number of people clicked this particular button, right? These number of people downloaded. From even down, if it's an app, you can see these number of people interacted with these number of pages in your app. Right? I believe it's going to be more exciting because it's going to be more data driven. Because you will push out ads that are relevant. You will push out ads that your customers are interested in knowing. Right now, some customers do not even know they need that. So you push out that particular ad or that particular add-on as a service and say, okay, because you interacted with that app, we realize that, okay, last month you used this amount of money, right? I'm going to be biased because I'm more into DreamOval and its products, right? So in the case of SlidePay, we will be able to say that, oh, in your app, we realize that you spend this amount of money in paying bills, right? So we're going to help you by reminding you that you need to pay your bills. Or we realize that you spend this amount of money on junk food. Right, we're going to tell you that you can be healthy this time around and tone down on junk food. Right, so I believe digital marketing is just going to be driven by a lot of data. Right, so it's not about hearsay. It's not about, oh, you're going to try doing this. It's more about what's the interaction that is happening and what you are seeing and measuring.
Exactly. So for instance, like you are delighting the customer with the information we have from their data and enlightening them on the service
things they could possibly do.
Right. Good. So what's your take on the impact of your role on customer service on a business?
It's so I believe marketing and communication works hand in hand with customer service. Right? We should be able to craft what we are telling our customers. We should be, like you said, your empathetic word. You should be able to sound empathetic, whether it's via written content or over the phone, right? So we are supposed to work together with you in terms of helping you understand that your customer is your king, in quotes, right? You have to get everything right with him. So most times, I've noticed that most times, these bigger brands, they would have a marketing person come around customer service a couple of times, right, to see what is going on, how they're treating our customers via social media, via calls, right? So that we can improve the whole service that we are giving them to continuously delight the customer. That's the whole point. If you're not delighting, someone else is going to delight and snatch your customer away.
Well, coming to a lighter note and on a personal side, any favorite dishes?
I don't think so. I eat everything.
Everything.
Yes, I eat everything.
Okay, and what's your ambition? What do you look forward to achieve in the next few years?
In the next few years, I'm looking at being a top digital marketer, right? Who uses data to disrupt how marketing is being done? Because I believe there's a whole worth of knowledge and understanding, truly understanding who you are dealing with as a customer, right? It makes a difference. I mean, you are sitting there, you've used, let's say, this service, and then they come and tell you that, oh, because you've used this service and because this is how much you've interacted, we want to suggest this. It's absolutely delighting. I always get excited when I see Google send me messages about, oh, you did this, you can try this. I'm like, oh, yeah.
I'll catch you at the top.
Sure.
So, Priscilla, finally, any advice you want to give to people who want to be marketing communication officers? Any advice you want to give to companies who you think they really need to have that role in, bridging the gap between the company, the products and services, and the external customers? What would you want to tell them?
Okay, so for the first part of your question, advice to anyone interested in digital marketing. The thing about digital marketing is you can always learn it, and it's always changing, it's always evolving, right? So you should just decide that, okay, I'm interested in learning it. And fun fact, Google offers courses for Google Analytics, Google Ads, basically, so you can learn about digital marketing from Google. And then for the other part of your question that talks about the essence of marketing. Yes, marketing bridges the product you produced and how you're selling it, right? If marketing is like you produce something and you're in the dark room. If you don't, marketing is a light you put on so everybody sees that, oh, I have this product and it does this, right? So I would want to encourage businesses, no matter how small, to not ignore marketing. And a brand like Apple is built almost solely on how they market, right? They are marketing so well, you don't even feel that you're marketing, right? So you should understand that your business, no matter how small, you can you can rely on referrals, but then you also need to keep up top of mind awareness, where when you mention that, when someone mentions your product, at least 10 out of 10 people, one person knows it. And it makes it easier. That is why a brand like MTN will continue to advertise. Not because they don't have enough customers, but they want to keep top of mind awareness, right? And keep new people coming in.
Priscilla, Sherrie, thank you so much for coming on the show, on the episode today. And viewers, or my followers, I hope we have learned something great today about how we can use marketing communications officers to play a direct and very important role in bridging the gap between our products, services, and businesses, and then our customers. And in all of these, we know that we are creating a great customer experience on our products and services. I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and don't forget to leave your comments or just give us some feedback under the comments of this post. And know that, keep being awesome. Bye.